welcome to another episode of Frightfully Forgotten Horror Movies. First, before we get started, what are we drinking today, Adam?
Today we are drinking, fittingly so, Smith's Grove Insane Pale Ale Double IPA. So if you want the recipe, click the link above our heads.
Today we're going to be continuing our Halloween sort of anthology for this month. We're going to try to rank the kills in the Halloween movies.
The original pre-Rob Zombie movies.
Right.
Out of 72 kills, we had to narrow it down to 10 of our favorites.
Yeah, and it's pretty hard.
We couldn't decide on definitively 1 through 10 where each kill holds a spot because we have differing opinions and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's tough. So we're going to have to go per movie.
And we kind of compromised on some too, because Adam had some that he liked that couldn't make it. I had some that I liked that couldn't make it, and we kind of just like, okay, you leave in some, I'll leave in some.
Yeah.
So here we go with the first one.
The first one is from number 1.
Yeah.
Because we're going chronological per movie. When Michael strangles Annie to death in the back of the car. There's that initial like...
Yeah.
When he comes out of the back. And after that, there's no more music. You just hear him breathing in the mask.
And her struggling,
And her
right?
struggling to breathe. And
Yeah.
it's kind of a long scene, and it's very uncomfortable. It's not funny like some of the kills become later on in the series. It does its job at being a disturbing scene.
I like the fact that he's in the car, right? He's in a space of yours. That same idea for me leads me to say our number 2 one, which is when he jumps out from the pantry and kills Paul, which is sort of the same idea that this man is broken in and he's like fucking hiding in your house.
It's the first kill that shows really how powerful this man is, that he can lift you up off the ground with one hand,
Yeah.
and then stab you to the wall.
Yeah.
And also just like our number 1 pick, just the way it's shot
Yeah.
is so perfect.
It's really like the number 1 iconic
Yeah.
vision for Michael Myers, right? That's
Yeah.
what all the other kills kind of have been based on after.
Number 3 favorite kill.
It's the Mr. Garrett hammer scene. It made the list, I think, more so for it being just fun.
Because we laugh at it all the
Oh,
time.
all the time. How can you not, right? But it's a very good kill on top of it, right? You take a claw hammer to the top of your fucking skull.
Yeah. It's not that it's an inventive kill.
No,
or
not
the
by any
scene is
means.
even long at all. It's just that every time it happens, it makes us laugh our asses off. Michael Myers is waiting for him, but he's not waiting for him face to face. He's waiting for him with his back turned.
Yeah, and he kind of flips around. yeah. And he was waiting for a while. Mr. Garrett, he's really taking his fucking time, you know?
Michael's probably...
Yeah, he's like... He's got the hammer, too. He's like... He's all looking at it.
I want to get this bald fuck. Number 4 for us is the hot tub scene in number 2. It's a lengthy, kind of grotesque scene.
Yeah,
and
you see your face all peeling and everything. And I like how he strangles Bud in the background.
Yeah, I like
too,
that.
right?
You can include that in there. Yeah, he gets Bud in the background first. It's kind of also neat how he'll sacrifice his own hand
yeah.
for the art of the kill, you know? That brings us halfway into favorite kill number 5.
Michael is basically waiting for the nurse, pops out and crunch right in the back with that scalpel, with that tiny scalpel.
Tiny little scalpel, yeah.
Yeah, and he manages to lift her right up. Her nurse shoes.
You feel it in your spine when you watch that scene. It's like, you feel a little tingle, like, oh!
Yeah.
And then when he lifts her up with, like, not much effort, you know?
No, again, it kind of showcases his power, I guess, right? Our number 6 pick.
Brady.
Yeah.
From Halloween 4. It makes you kind of cringe. Because first, Brady goes to go punch Michael and he catches him.
Yeah.
And the sound, slap.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, you hear the bones crush.
And then when he just grabs him by the head and just picks him up and
Yeah. I like how he spits on him, too, for one last, fuck
which
you.
was improvised. He was actually in a lot of pain when they shot that because the harness that they had him in to hoist him up off the ground, it hurt. He couldn't breathe or anything, so he's like,
oh yeah, that's awesome.
That little moment of spitting added so much realism to the scene. I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, fuck you, Michael. Just before you're gonna fucking kick it. After he takes out the rest of these fucking beer bellies on the pickup truck,
which in itself was a really cool scene.
He jams his arm through the window and he grabs that guy by the throat and he fucking just rips his throat open. Yeah. And you just feel it. Like, ugh.
And apparently that scene was added later because Mustafa Akkad wanted more blood.
Yeah.
And he was originally all against that. He wanted it to be just like the first, barely any gore, but at one point apparently he's all, more blood, we want more blood. And good thing they added it because it made our list.
Takes us to the 8th kill of the list.
But this is one of my favorite kills, actually, just because it's a little inventive.
Right.
And I like the way it's shot. That cop that Loomis makes stay with Charlie! Gonna watch the girl. Loomis makes this cop stay and watch Jamie. Michael grabs the cop and then grabs the ladder and puts it around his neck and then chucks him out the window.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And just the way that it's shot from outside, where you kind of see the silhouette of Michael through the window and you see the cop
Yeah. This is another fun one for us. This is the dad from the 6th movie. He ends up getting electrocuted, and his fucking head explodes. His mouth's all foaming. So the head all explodes.
It's probably the silliest kill in the whole original franchise.
But the dad is he's probably the best character in number 6.
But he really deserved it.
He does,
if anyone deserves to get it in any of these movies, it's really that asshole dad from number 6.
You and that little bastard of yours. Here you go, Linda. Why don't you take all of our goddamn money? He throws all that money.
Yeah.
What a prick. He's all chopping that sign down to that hatch.
Where he could just take it out. I showed them. Showed nothing. They ran away laughing.
And that brings us to number 10 and the final one on our list here.
At this point, Tommy Doyle is running away from Michael Myers with the baby and everything. They're in that weird underground lair in that hospital.
That hospital thing,
and he closes that iron gate behind him. Well, Myers needs a way to get through the gate, so he chooses to use this guy's head. He pushes the guy's head right through that gate.
The whole thing. It doesn't just open up.
It goes right down on top of the guy.
It's fantastic. It's great.
And that is our top 10 kills from the first 8 Halloween movies.
Yeah.
And you may notice that there's actually no kills listed from either Halloween H2O or Halloween Resurrection. And that's not because we didn't want to include them. We did.
We tried.
We tried, and we looked at all the kills. We looked at all 72 kills of those 8 movies, and just so happens that none from those 2 cut the mustard.
We do have some honorable mentions. We've only have 3 this time.
We can go on forever on honorable mentions, but we have to stop at some point.
You want to mention the first one?
Okay, the first one was my pick that was nixed off our top 10 list.
Yeah.
And that is in Halloween 4 when Michael Myers wakes up after hearing he's got a living relative.
In his hand.
Yeah. He grabs that doctor's head and rams it against the side of the... and then puts his thumb right into the guy's skull.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fun. It's pretty fun.
Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of ridiculous, we've got another one that we really like. And this one, you don't see what happens at all. Yeah. You just see the aftermath of this poor bastard cop in number 4 in the house. Yeah. And the light shines on him and he's all folded up like his hands. And It's like, gee, I wonder what Michael did to that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
that made-
Pretzeled him right up.
Oh, fuck.
And our third honorable mention is another one we find is funny. It's nothing,
Yeah.
nothing crazy. It's nothing inventive or all that interesting. It's just the transaction that happens. We found
Right.
funny.
Get away from him!
He stopped breathing.
Breathe! The stupidity of that guy, too,
yeah.
right?
To be this close to like this
Yeah.
fucking mass murderer.
Stupid asshole.
So that's our top 10 kills plus 3 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
We're going to tag another channel to participate. Here's a channel that's tagged us to participate in things often, and we haven't really had a chance to tag him.
Yeah.
So, Grumpy Andrew over at Grumpy Andrew's Horror House, please give us your top 10 kills from the original Halloween franchise. So that is 1 through Resurrection. So until next week, with more Halloween-related content,
Keep drinking.
keep drinking the double IPA.
And try not to get your throat slit by Michael Myers.
Bing!
Ching!